Now, when you apply to become a police officer, you'll be assessed against 7 core competencies. It's very important that you learn these, you understand them, and have the ability to demonstrate them at every single stage of the selection process. Now, there is the first one, which is respect for diversity. That is a very, very strong core competency that you have to demonstrate. If you get a D in any area during respect for diversity, then potentially you will fail the actual entire selection process. So make sure you understand it and you can demonstrate it. The second one is that of teamwork. So as you can imagine, police officers have to be effective team workers, and therefore you need to be able to demonstrate examples of where you have been able to operate effectively as a team. The next one is that of community and customer focus. Make sure that you can demonstrate a high level of customer service when dealing with the role play actor during the role plays. If you have been wrong in any way during the sample scenario, then you need to apologise and explain how you're going to rectify it. Always aim for very high quality levels of service. You will also be assessed against effective communication. So when you're writing out your application form, when you're creating your written report, when you're actually speaking to the role play actor, and also during the assessment centre interview, make sure that you speak clearly and also that you write down effectively, because you can lose a lot of marks if you don't demonstrate effective communication. Let me ask you a question. Would you expect a police officer to solve a problem if you came up to them and said, look, I've got this situation, can you sort it out? Yes, you would. You would expect them to solve the problem. So problem solving is another big police officer core competency, and you have to be able to solve the problem. If you go into the role play scenario and you say to the actor, I'll go away and think about what I'm going to do, that's no good. You have to solve the problem there and then and come up with an effective solution. The next one is that of personal responsibility. Make sure that you can take personal responsibility. So that means deal with a situation. So when you're in the role play and you've gathered all the situation and the facts from the role play actor, say to them, okay, I'm going to take personal responsibility now for resolving this problem. There is also the core competency of resilience, and that is basically being strong, being confident, and standing by your situation. So for example, if you were in the role play scenario and somebody was being aggressive or confrontational towards you, you would need to remain calm and make sure that you ask them to stay calm, please calm down, and make sure that you are polite at all times, but always maintain your position. Make sure that you are resilient. So the big important tip is to make sure that you demonstrate all of the core competencies throughout the entire selection process.